welcome to Chakra News. I'm Deepak and right now I'm at the Bharat Firm at a stall which is going to be a sure thing on almost anyone visiting this place, the International Police Expo 2026. I'm of course speaking about the Kalashnikov company, the famous company behind world famous AK-47. And right here they've got a few weapons that are on offer. This one in particular is an evolution of the Dragunov. This is the Tiger N. Now this rifle is chambered in the 7.62-54, which is perfect for Marksman. Now anybody who's familiar with IGI or Counter-Strike or with the weapons used by the Indian Armed Forces is familiar with the Dragunov. That was the DMR rifle that India has used heavily. This is of course an evolution here. It's got iron sights, it's got a magazine here, and it's got a rather long barrel. Right next to it, we've got another DMR rifle, MR1. Now, what's special about this is that it's chambered in the 308 or the 7.62-51. In a time when body armor has become present almost on every battlefield. In fact, even in Kashmir, we've got militants who are coming with body armor and with steel-pointed bullets. Now, this is the kind of weapon that can pierce the body armor in those sorts of situations. We had this sort of a round in the SLR in India. We also had the 308 back right after the World War. But after that, we moved on to the 5.56 into 4.5. With the 308 or the 7.62 into 5.1, India is now going back to battle rifles. This is one option. It's of course got a scope, which makes it perfect for a DMR, which is again heavily used in the Indian Armed Forces. Now, in an age where drones are the preferred option for, say, any force in the world, be it a guerrilla force, be it terrorists, be it an army, the 12 gauge is back in fashion. Now, shotguns were supposed to be obsolete, used only by, say, guards or for hunting. But they've turned out to be very effective in taking out drones. Let me tell you how. Now, this gun is the Saiga 12 or the Saiga 12K. It has about this magazine with about another 10 rounds. Now each of those rounds, and I want you to look at it closely, looks something like this. Right? Now what you see here are the 12 gauge shots with, this is the buckshot, this has got bearings, and these are smaller rounds that could also be fit. What happens is, once you shoot a round like that, it opens up into a small cloud of these bearings, which will easily take down a smaller target spreading over a distance. Right here is a more familiar shotgun to most of you. Single barrel, of course, much like the Mossberg from the US. These ones good, and they're considered to be very good for combat because, of course, this may be old technology, but it's battle driven. What this does is that it never jams. There are very few moving parts and very few things to go wrong. That one is a lighter tactical version meant for smaller spaces. This one, of course, is the full-fledged one used for battle, and that, which looks like an AK but is a shotgun, is meant for combat. They're perfect for taking on drones. You know, a very cheap and effective way to counter drones which are ubiquitous in today's battlefields. Now, these are the weapons that would be used by any police force, chambered in the 9x19 mm. This is the MPL by Kalashnikov, and here is the PKL. The difference between both of them is perhaps 100 grams of weight, and this one slightly longer by an inch. Now they're chambered in 9 into 19 mm. This is perhaps the most popular round with any service in the world, and it's perfect for close quarters combat. It's just powerful enough to take down any enemy, while not being so powerful as to deafen people in close quarters or to go through walls. Now this is a submachine gun or a carbine produced by the Kalashnikov concern. This is the PPK. Now it's chambered in the 9 into 19 mm, which is the preferred round for any service that is preparing for combat or operations in close quarters. Think about urban environments. Think about hostage rescue inside an airplane. The NSG would use a weapon much like this. For instance, the NSG uses guns like the Uzi, similarly chambered and perfect for fighting in close quarters. Now it's got a short barrel. It's got places to fix your scopes, and the barrel can be adjusted. It's perfect. It will never come into your way as you're maneuvering from door to door and waiting for any person to come out from the next corner. Now, what you're seeing here is perhaps one of the most advanced first aid kits used by any service in the world. As a dear friend just told me, the Russian armed forces have developed this by paying a price in blood. After 4 years of fighting in Ukraine, they've got to know about the kind of injuries that are prevalent in modern drone-centered warfare, where smaller injuries that would debilitate an individual are much more common. Now, this is a first aid kit, as you can see. It's got a tourniquet, it's got syringes, it's got, all sorts of supplies, and it comes in a very handy bag. Right next to it is the next part. What you see right here are basically small envelopes which are used to eat MREs, meals ready to eat. Now, imagine you're in the middle of a war, a battle, maybe dark, maybe raining, and it's not always convenient to set up a fire that would easily give away your position. In this case, you just pour a little bit of water into these packets, insert your sealed food packets, and after an exothermic reaction, in just a few minutes, your food is heated and ready to eat. Right here is their aquaport.
Sorry.
Now, aquaport is the job of cleaning water. See, in the middle of a war, basic things such as clean water and food are hard to come by. This kit right here will ensure that the average soldier on the ground will have access to clean potable water no matter where he is. And right here, if you look at it, is body armor. Now this is a sort of jacket. It's got Kevlar plates inside it. There are also prototypes of their ceramic plates. This is a dummy, of course, but it represents a ceramic plate which also has polyurethane, if I'm not wrong. Rather light, I might add. But this comes right here at the center of your jacket, and it protects most of your vitals against a lot of munition that is going to come by. Now, if I were to go to a battle tomorrow, I would perhaps be most comfortable wearing something like this. Now, this is cutting-edge body armor for the modern battlefield. Inside are ceramic plates, and you see it covers not just the front but the back as well. Now, what these will do is that combined with a couple of magazines here, they will stop almost every round unless you're facing perhaps a 7.62 to 5.4 at point blank range. What that does is that while you may get hit in your arms, you'll survive long enough for help to come and live another.